Welcome. You're with the Nasty Pastor, and I'm back with another Our Daily Bread. I jumped out that agua. I said, let me get to something. Let me find something to keep this humbleness in me moving through me. You got what I'm saying? Let me find something to hold on to that reminds me to have patience with things you don't understand, people you don't understand. Walk away from some things that is not detrimental to you. You got what I'm saying? Let whom you pray to look down and see your greatness in action. You feel me? Like I said, you're with the Nasty Pastor, and today's Our Daily Bread comes from out of James 1-12. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Now the title that we're getting into for Our Daily Bread is Lessons in Patience. Bob seldom holds the speed record for pushing a peanut up Pikes Peak with his nose, or rather with a spoon attached to his face. He accomplished the feat in 7 days, working at night to avoid interruption from tourists. Bob is the fourth person to complete this stunt, which means 3 other very patient people have done it. We might say their need for patience was self-inflicted, but so often in life that isn't the case. We need patience as a fruit of the Spirit and an essential virtue for becoming mature and complete, not lacking anything. Patient people keep their heads when everyone around is in full panic. They like the situation to be different, but they do not need it to be. They stay the course, trusting God for wisdom to act wisely. The problem with patience, there is only one way to learn it. James said the testing of your faith produces patience. Such testing comes in ways big and small. I'm writing this from an airport. My 11 p.m. flight was delayed until 2 o'clock a.m., then canceled. After a night without sleep, I'm chugging coffee and hoping to make it home sometime. I don't like wasting an entire drowsy day in an airport, but my loving Father is teaching me patience. I pray my lessons is finished for the day, but who knows? Time to check the standby list for the next flight. You get that? Patience. You get the lesson in it. Now, a couple of extras back, or a couple of daily breads back, I explained I encountered a racist. So that same day and that same issue, while I'm standing there waiting for the tow truck, I look across the street, I said, good, at least the salvage bond's still here. I can go get something to drink. I can get something to snack on while I wait for this tow truck. So, as I'm pacing, maybe a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes pass by. I said, son, why not take your barbecue sandwich home? Next thing I know, tow truck was right on the right side of me. I hadn't even known it pulled up, hadn't even seen it pulled up. You got me? Get ready to get on the phone, place an order that I won't gonna be able to, go in there and get because of the tow truck already being here. So, So what I'm explaining to you is this right here. Although I was in my time of having patience, I was figuring things to complete, like the fulfill the time frame. In that time of really not having any patience, I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't cuss anyone out. I made mature decisions. You got what I'm saying? I did make it to the salvage bond, grab a soda, a couple of bags of chips, to wait it out. And then when I was getting ready to walk across the street to go order me a barbecue plate, when I look to the right, I see dude letting down the bed of the tow truck. You know what I mean? So please have patience. You know what I mean? There are other things that I've had patience in, and one, there are things that I've sat there and I said to myself, why argue about this right now when you're going to see the full explosion if you just sit back and allow things to be what it's going to be? And doing that, You know, being able to tell a person, to tell my ex-wife, go and be you. I got to witness a lot that gave me the understanding that, yeah, you know, what are y'all doing to each other ain't nothing but sinning. So if what we're doing to each other in a marriage, we're sinning. Now, we're sinning. Why not just go on, get all this sinning done with and get a divorce? That way you ain't got to worry about nothing no more. You ain't got to keep an ongoing sin moving. You get what I'm saying? So that took years of patience. That took years of patience to build up, to get an understanding what I'm seeing, what I'm in, and how this is never going to stop. You get what I'm saying? So look, it's a lesson in waiting. It's a lesson in getting your facts together and then putting actions in it, putting actions behind it. So look, take care of yourself. Really think through everything you're doing. Really sit back and watch things move around you. You know what I mean? And get the best understanding you can about it all. Please get the best understanding you can. Look, you've been with the Nasty Pastor. Like I said, this has been Our Daily Bread. And look, if I don't love you, don't nobody else love you. I'm out.